Stop looking at people funny when they come into church for the first time. Because we don't know how hard it was for them to open that door. We don't know how hard it was for them to make up in their mind the night before or the morning of, because we know that Satan, he comes to steal, kill, and destroy. And he does not want them in your church. He does not want them to have your love. He does not want them to have your respect. He does not want them to have your help. So he's trying his best to keep them at home and not get them to come to your church. And as soon as they open the door, you look at them funny like, what are you doing here? Yet, we wonder why the attendance is low.
Talk about it.
Yet, we wonder, what can we do to bring other people in? Stop being jealous of the lost.
Yes, yes.
Stop being jealous of the lost. We have to realize and understand we haven't always been where we are right now. There were a time when we were out there too and God blessed us. There were a first time that we stepped in church. I'm talking about as adults. I'm not talking about when you were drugged to church with your family or with your family or with your parents. But when you became an adult and you can make up your own mind whether you can go to church or you can stay home. And you remember the time that you made up your mind to go to church and you walked in a place for the very first time.
Yes.
Those looks that you received could determine whether you went back to that church or not.
That's right.
Stop looking at people funny when they come in the door. It does not matter what they're wearing. It does not matter how they look. It does not matter what their color is.
Amen.
When I got saved, I was at a Baptist church here in this county. I won't call the name of the area nor the pastor. But I remember my pastor coming to me one Sunday as I was sitting in his office talking to him. And he told me that a white minister in the neighborhood had asked him, could he not get this black couple to come to his church? Because his congregation was upset because they were at their church. He literally made an appointment with my pastor to see if my pastor could get this black couple to come to our church, because the congregation was uncomfortable with that couple being in their church. Think about that for a moment. And I know it's not something that we support, because I know how we are. We are all about God's people coming together. But church, it still happens today. There are still places of worship like that today.